Now that you've created all the data for your Zada listing, let's publish it online. Enter the property, and then at the top, choose the For Sale menu. And then the first thing you'll want to do is enter in the status of the Zada listing, the sale price, the description, the MLS number, and even a unique link if you have one. And then on the left, choose Configure a Zada listing, which is where HomeZada gives you the ability to kind of preview all the photos and documents that you've uploaded about the home, which still allows you to pick and choose which documents you want to share. So for instance, we have this HOA doc. Let's say you've changed your mind and you actually don't want to share that online as part of your marketing strategy, which gives you the ability to track information that's not necessarily made public. But you get to pick and choose. And you get to do that with all the items in the HomeZada application. You can do that at the room level. You can see all of the fixed asset items and features in every single room in the house that you can pick and choose. If we scroll up to the top, you can see all the different photos that have been tagged to each individual room, where you can again pick and choose if you wanted to change your mind over which photos you wanted to highlight. Same thing with the maintenance checklist. You can go through these and check off which ones you want to show. Same goes with the projects if you have multiple projects, even the project photos, as well as even the contacts that you've entered in for that particular property. So then when you're ready, you just come down here to the left-hand side and select Publish Your Zada Listing. Click on that blue button, and HomeZada presents you a little recommendations, and then all you do is just hit the Publish button. And then depending on the size of your Zada listing with photos, the system will normally take about 5 to maybe up towards of 15 minutes to actually publish that and make it available online. And you can see here this checkbox is going to send you an email when it's ready for you to actually review it. Now that the Zada listing has been published online, let's go see what it looks like for the public. If you go to HomeZada's website and in the upper right hand corner choose Zada Listings, this is where you'll actually see the Landis Avenue property that we just created in a thumbnail view with the address, the price, and what's unique here is you can see in the little box the number of photos that are actually shared for that particular property. From here, the user can click on that, and we'll actually walk you through the layout over how the Zada listing is laid out. At the top, you see the address and the price. Below that, you see the main property photo where the user can scroll through all the different property photos from different angle. In the upper right-hand corner, all the basics, including a link to that MLS, a map. If we scroll further down the page, here you can see the listing agent's contact information as well as contact form, the description around the house. And now down below that on the left, you see a thumbnail photo of all the different rooms that you're highlighting for that particular property. And on top of each one of those highlights is again another little icon that gives the user a visual clue over how many photos are actually displayed in that particular room. Over on the right hand side, you can see we've got our embedded neighborhood video that we showed up there. We've got our property documents. Notice that the HOA document that was in our administration tool did not show up because we chose not to share that. The user could click on any of these PDFs and look at that information or those other URL links, and then here you can see all the individual property context. From here, the user can then click into, let's say they want to drill into the kitchen, and they're going to get that detailed view of the kitchen, which then allows them to again scroll through different angles of the kitchen from different viewpoints. And then if we scroll further down the page, here's your descriptive language where you can describe the kitchen. And now below that, you're starting to itemize all of the items that are in the kitchen as it relates to the particular features with the photos and the description. If a item has multiple photos, the user can click on that and zoom in on the various angles of the different base cabinets in the kitchen. And if we scroll further down the page, you can see our cooktop, our countertops, dishwasher, essentially whatever you choose that you want to highlight as part of the Zada listing. From here, the user can scroll room by room and essentially get a room by room tour. Now they're in the family room and they get to see all the items, including the flooring and other items in the house. If they click on the maintenance and projects tab, here's where that if you wanted to highlight that bathroom remodel, the bathroom remodel shows up here. You can drill into that. You can actually see all the before and after photos that we had uploaded, even though no before ones on this particular sample, and then scroll down the page and you can actually see what was actually installed as part of this kitchen remodel. And last but not least is the maintenance schedule. you're giving potential buyers a preview over the common maintenance tasks for this particular property. You can hit show all and the user can scroll through all that, and they can actually get a copy of this maintenance schedule if they were to buy this house moving forward. So that summarizes publishing a Zada listing.